What it do, YouTube world? It be that guy that just keeps on talking and talking. J Coffee Talk, yes sir. Back with some news for you guys. Mostly hip-hop news on this one. But you know we cover it all on this channel. All kinds of ish, man. We just love to talk about the different news and the history and the future and whatever else, man. So get your popcorn, get your comments ready. Let's go. But before we get into the topics, man, did you guys see that in the beginning there? I guess that's in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Home of the Hitman. Brett the Hitman Hart, right? That hell was fucking that vehicle up. Like, I don't know. How does it go with insurance, man? For anyone out there know about the insurance game, man? Is an act of God like that covered? That's what they call that, right? An act of God. But for real, I've seen hell in my day. Hell, I've been hit and bruised by hell in my day, but nothing quite like that. Like, that ish was legitimately scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, those individuals in the car were like, yo, is this it? Are we gonna like be held to death? Almost the equivalent of being stoned to death, like out of biblical times or something? I don't know. That was something right there. But with all that being said, man, let's jump right into the news, man.
Know what niggas playing around, man? My billionaire son Kanye, nigga, gave me these right here, man. Look at those, man. Red Octobers, man. I got a billionaire son, man. Stop playing with me, man. Yeezy, man. I got my Yeezy from Yeezy, man. I might make a song right now. You know I talk crazy in my Yeezys.
So what do y'all think about that one there, man? Mase. We got a lot to talk about with Mase, man. Now, first up, regarding this clip, man, I need all my sneakerheads to jump in the comments, because you see Mase was doing his thing. He was showing off, I guess. He was feeling himself, you know what I'm saying, decked out in that all red outfit. What did y'all think about that? Was that legitimate leather? Was that genuine leather? I don't know, but these kicks that he's showing off, like I said, I need to hear from the sneakerheads, because like I shared with y'all before, like, I get fresh or whatever, but J Coffee Talk getting fresh is just like white tees, jeans, maybe a sweatsuit. I don't know. I mean, I do my thing, but I'm not real fly and flamboyant with it. And when it comes to the kicks, I caught me some good kicks, but I'm not to where I know about all the different kicks and whatnot. So that's why I keep saying sneakerheads tap in. These October, what are they called? Red Octobers, right? I guess that's what he was showing off, that he got a billionaire son, that Ye is his billionaire son. Which, what do y'all think, man? Would Ye be feeling that? You know what I mean? Like, obviously these dudes have a major history on that Genius documentary on Netflix. We saw Ye, that's when Ye was trying to get on. We saw him with Harlem World, right? Who was Mase's group, Loon, Stace, Blinky Blink, all them, which is some other dudes, man, contractually, as we've been speaking about the Fabio Foreign deal, where I got some people disagreeing with me about that. I don't know, like his whole appearance over there on $1 million worth of game, I wasn't buying into it. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. To me, I don't think he really cleared up anything. The whole situation seems funny style. You guys can let me know what you think about that, as well as everything else on this video in the comments. But, yeah, Harlem World, they said they did a bit dirty by Mase as well. But him and Ye go back. Even Ye did a beat on the Harlem World album before anyone knew who Kanye West was. They even got a remix of Jesus Walks together. Like, they've got history. But now Kanye West is Kanye West. Like, he's Ye. He's a whole nother individual. He got his whole compound in Wyoming. You know what I mean? He's that dude. So I don't know, man. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to stir the pot here, but I truly wonder, Ye being a bit of an egomaniac, if that would rub him the wrong way. Mase saying, yo, that's my son. You know, like, Mase is really feeling himself. Like I said lately, typically Mase, as I've stated before, when he comes back and is gone 6 months later, right? Like, the first time he dropped the album and everything, faded away. Then he came back with G-Unit, boom, faded away. Then he came back, Dis Killer Cam, faded away. Then he came back this time And it seemed like he was going to fade away, but like Fabio Foreign awakened a monster in Mase or something like that. Like Mase is putting out videos talking about he's signed into Death Row. He's going to be the first dude signed to Bad Boy and Death Row ever in the history of hip hop. That would be crazy. I don't know. What do y'all think? Was that just a PR stunt or was that real deal Holyfield? I don't know. I can't quite call it. Man, and I remember before there was like a super fan. I put up a post about back when the first Oracle came out, when he came and went, when he dissed Killer Cam, which I've seen they actually made up, which is a bit surprising. Like for real, Mase, like you know what I mean? Some people see the way in some of my blogs that I've dropped regarding Mase, I've kind of been like, man, like I'm looking at him different the way he did Fabio. Don't get it twisted. I'd like to see Mase drop an album. You know what I'm saying? Like you're here, you're making a splash, ride that momentum. You know what I'm saying? Go on tour, drop an album, get the most out of it, you know? But I don't know if he's going to be able to do all that because he got to be to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? To pass that collection plate around. So it is what it is. But regarding these shoes, these Red Octobers, I guess, are like a rare kick. And some individuals are saying, while Mase is showing off that he got these Red Octobers gifted to him by Yeezy, some cats who know the shoes are saying, yo, them ain't Red Octobers. They say, what's it say right here? In Mase could be seen dancing around his closet in an all red outfit. He stated that Ye gifted him a pair of Yeezy Red Octobers. Unfortunately for Mase, that is simply not the case. In fact, he was actually given a pair of red Louis Vuitton Dons, which are a collab Ye did prior to joining Nike. The shoes are all red, so it's easy to see how one could make the mistake. So what do you guys think for the sneakerheads out there? Like, what do y'all think about the whole Mase situation, period? You know, are you feeling this buzz that Mase has got? Do you guys agree that Fabio Foreign awaked the sleeping giant in Mase? Or do y'all think he's going to fade away and dip out again? Like, for real, does he got to get back to make the church's money to pass the collection plate or what? And regarding these kicks, do you guys think that Mase just don't know shoes? Like, first off, is this a fact, right? Or are those the Red Octobers or what? You know, or are they not and Mase don't know kicks and Yeezy just said, hey, take these Red Octobers and played Mase? Or what? Like, what do we make of all this? I'm curious to know. It's kind of funny, though. You can see he got that swagger up to $1 million in that video. Hey, I got my billionaire son and everything. And then, like, they ain't even the kicks they're supposed to be. Is that what's going on? Let me know below in the comments.
It's your badge number, aggressive, bro.
Thank you.
Got his badge number. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's for a picture of him.
All right, man. So you've seen that video there. Mysonne NY General is applauding this black police officer. He's saying that's how you intervene and stop an overzealous, aggressive white police officer, you know, who is brutalizing a black man. He says, black police officers, this is how you intervene and de-escalate. That white officer was completely out of pocket and could have created something that could have been catastrophic. That black officer took control and treated the individual like a human being. It's called community policing. officers like that white one are not qualified to protect and serve. And what do you guys think about this? I mean, we seen him, right? I don't know what's going on, what the call is over. You could hear people in the background saying something about it's all over something. Comment and let me know if you could hear what they were saying. But I did see the officer snapping pictures of a license plate. Was it something about some plates or something like that? Like, was he hamming someone up and trying to brutalize them over bad tags or something? Like, is that what was going on? Like, that was some real messy ish. He's grabbing this man by his neck, trying to snatch all on him, just getting wild aggressive. We've seen police officers do that numerous times, whether you're white, black, Latino, whatever race you may be. I know everyone has seen a cop do that. If not in person, you done seen it in a video, and it's like, yo, what the fuck, man? And that's a wild situation to be in for an individual going through that, because it's like your reaction as a human being, as my son's talking about, that officer intervened and treated that man like a human being, is to cover up or push back or whatever. Next thing you push back, you got a felony, you're going to prison. Like, that was just all the way plucked up. And even after the black officer intervened and said, yo, I got it, I'm gonna take him into custody, fall back, you see that officer still snatch dude up by the arm like, I'm taking this collar, I'm taking him in. And he's like, no, he's coming with me. And they got that man's badge number. There is a viral video going around online. Hopefully there could be some kind of review of that and taken into account with the disciplinary process with whatever police department, which this is. I don't know where this is or anything. I just wanted to share this with you guys, the people, and see what you have to say about this. But man, there's something I've heard in a lot of, different individuals who have podcasts or, are involved in, community relations and things like that, where they say there should be some kind of process put into effect when it comes to policing in black neighborhoods or Latino neighborhoods, minority neighborhoods, that you just can't go throwing any white officer out there. There needs to be some kind of personality test, or, some people have even thrown out there saying, why not just let, black officers police black neighborhoods? Like, what do you guys think about this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to have all the answers. I'm just touching on some things, that I find to be pertinent and relevant to this discussion. So let's have that discussion in the comments, and let's move on to the next video. But next topic. I'm sorry, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Like, that cop was just, he just got so aggressive.
You said you burst onto the industry at 19, 20 years of age, and your punchlines and your bars and your hooks have been historic. So I have to ask you this question. Take your time and think about it. Who are your top 5 artists when it comes to punchlines in the history of rap?
I would say Big L. Say Lloyd Finesse. I would say Jadakiss. I would say Fabulous.
Definitely.
And I would have to take the last spot.
No doubt. That's how you stick the landing.
There you go.
Simone Biles, you stick the landing. Perfect 10. Banks.
All right, so here we got another individual in the hip hop game who's been back on the scene, back active, like we were just talking about with Mase, with Lloyd Banks. It's been outstanding to see Banks back active. I mean, he did drop that project last year, and he's like dropped music over the years, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like, for the most part, Lloyd Banks been chilling in the cut, and as I always say, anytime Banks' name gets brought up and I got the chance to make a blog and speak about Lloyd Banks, it's just criminal to me when it comes to hip hop. That's such a dope MC. The Punchline King himself, like, isn't bigger than he is or was, or just isn't on the scene as much. Like, I feel like Banks just has so much to give to the rap game, to the fans. I just love seeing him back on the scene. Like, we know we just dropped that Course of the Inevitable 2. Again, guys, comment and let me know what you guys think about that album, your favorite tracks and all that. I keep throwing this ish out there into the blogosphere that I don't know why, man. as we've seen Banks collaborate with Griselda a few times. Like, I want to see Banks with Griselda so bad. I feel like it fits. I feel like it could take his career to the heights it should have been at. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, for the most part, individuals who have responded in the comments to my thoughts regarding that agree with me, you know. And speaking of that, what's up with Jay Electronica? Y'all seen that, right? I did a video. Westside Gun was talking about, yo, Jay Elect might be the next up on Griselda Records. But y'all heard what the Punchline King had to say about the other Punchline Kings, Punchline royalty out there in the rap game. And, you know, in his top 5, you see he put himself in there in the 5th spot, staying humble. You know what I mean? That's dope. That's dope with Banks. You know, it's, I hate when, like, some people, as we were talking about a little earlier regarding ego and things of that nature, I know that with some individuals, that's part of the swag and who they are and their personality that they bring to the table and to the game. I get that. Very braggadocious and whatnot. But sometimes, like, yo, you got to be able to give props where props are due. So salute to Banks for putting himself on there at number 5. You know, like, it's good to give props, but at the same time, you kind of got to be cocky and have self-confidence. So that's the perfect way. Put yourself in the 5th slot, but you heard him. Big L, number 1, Lord Finesse, and then what do you say, Jada and Fab, Freddie versus Jason, right? Like, I love this. I love this this list. You know, let me know if you agree with this list. You know, is there anyone that should have been on there that isn't? Do you agree with that? I don't know. I kind of feel like it's perfect, you know, but I don't claim to know everything about hip hop, you know, as I always try to be humble and keep it a buck with all you guys out there, you know, like, I feel like I know my ish pretty well to a certain degree, you know what I mean? But that's why we got to open up the comment threads and see what other individuals got to say. You know what I'm saying? It's all just about tapping in, having that good conversation, coffee, talking it up. Man, Big L, such a shame. I mean, it's such a shame anyone lost their life, but I'm just saying when it comes to Big L, man, you guys remember when that joint dropped around, what was it, like 2000, I believe it came out on Raucous. It had that song with Tupac, Deadly Combination. What he say, I'm like Beavis, I get nothing but head. I don't know why that bar always just like, that's the ish right there. But let me know what you guys think about Banks' record, or I'm sorry, list, top 5 list there of Punchline royalty. Man, you know, Big L was supposed to go with Rockefeller's always been, you know, the story. You guys think he would have been a good fit? Let's talk about it all below. And then to close out this video, to hit y'all with the last topic that we got to talk about some other royalty in hip hop, none other than Kendrick Lamar. As you know, we all know he just dropped this historical project. Like, Kendrick is just always making history, you know what I mean? Like, he's just one of them guys, man. He's the truth. And, you know, he's been on tour for the Mr. Morale and Big Steppers tour. And, you know, he put up this post. He put up like 50 pictures from the tour. Obviously, I'm not going to share all those pictures with y'all. But, you know, you can go tap in with him over on the gram and see it. But he put up a message as well, just kind of reflecting, you know what I mean? And whenever a wise man, a wise mind reflects and is kicking a little bit of game, I'm always like, yo, let me focus. Let me see what they're talking about. And Kendrick said, not gonna lie, Jesus, JoJo, and Mary took a dude 20 years to find Mother I Sober. Rap has truly helped my expansion of self beyond the perception of who I believe to be. On JoJo, music is heir to a young dude at this point. Mr. Morale, the catalyst of my self-expression. Man, let me stop right there and just say this ish is deep. Hip-hop is air for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what you guys think of what he's talking about here. But, you know what I mean? The way it's allowed him to... this is what I'm taking from what he's saying, you know, the way it's allowed him to express himself and then make a great life for himself and his friends and family and all that. It's air. Hip hop is air. Let's continue on. Music is air to a young dude at this point. Mr. Morale, the catalyst of my self-expression. I'll never forget the process of falling in love with imperfection. the piano, my fans, the stories of reconciliation I hear from penitentiaries to small villages. Some words will find you today, some will find you in 10. Find your children type-ish, sitting in the corner like an old book. I'm forever underground in, what did he say? Infiltrating the mainstream a la carte. These cities still beautiful to watch on JoJo. Okay. So Kendrick leaving that message there. What do you guys think? Or are those just bars from a song? Like, I don't know. But I'm going to close out the video there. Let's talk about all these comments. Get in the comments and let's talk about all these topics. You know what I'm saying? From the Punchline Kings list of Punchline Kings. Mysonne, you know what I mean? In the viral police officer video. Hale smashing up Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Mase. Yay. Let's talk about it all. Tap in. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. More videos on the way. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. It's J Coffee Talk. Subscribe. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.